What's up guys, Hades here. So I got this message from Billy Bad and he wanted to talk about Fountain of Life. He gave me some interesting details about his team. We're gonna go over where you should be placing Fountain of Life and why. There's two main reasons why, and I'm gonna give a few examples. Thanks for all the kind messages, but let's jump into this. So first of all, everyone who doesn't know what Fountain of Life is, it is the legendary skill. Now, we need to understand this fully before we really digest it. So, at the start of battle, all your allies gain 6 seconds of silence immunity, which is just countering no escape. You then reduce the healing effects from all allies by 50%, and that's very important, and that's actually the main topic of discussion here. And then the second most important piece is increase self-healing by 12% or maximum of 20%, and then heals everyone else. So, this player has a team with Fountain of Life on Matilda and Wine and Dine, and he wants to know, does it work? Where should he put it? And all the things around it. So, the first thing we need to be doing, always, is looking at the best players. So, where do they put them? On the tank. Not on the tank. This one puts it on the support. On the... oh, he doesn't have it. On the tank. On the tank. On the tank, right? So why are all these players putting Fountain of Life on their tank? Well, there's a few reasons. One, and I'll actually give you an example of my team, because we have very similar heroes. I imagine you have a Wu solo carry, Matilda side assist, and 2 tanks. Now, I also use Fountain of Life on my tank, and I'll explain a few reasons why. First, if I'm side assisting my carry, which you should be doing to keep them alive, that takes a slot. Second, I want an aura, because I want to have triple aura. My team looks a little weird right now, because I actually have Alex in for arena. So this is not my real team, but I would usually have an aura here. Let's just pretend I have an aura, because I always run 3, or if I'm running Alex, I don't have one. But I also want, so I want an aura on my support. So I have side assist and an aura, and that only leaves me 1 space left. Now I could switch energy suppression and Fountain of Life. That totally works. This is something you can do. However, you wanted to use Wine and Dine. The problem is you have to remove either the aura or the assist to add in Wine and Dine. Now you can do that if you want, and they do combine, because now your healer would be doing healing, but it's only a 50% chance to deal the bonus damage, and there's just other ways to do damage, right? What we really want to do is be first to hit. The reason we have Fountain of Life is to go first. So we have Fountain of Life, we have no escape, we have energy suppression, maybe we need Rage Blessing, and then boom, now we're going faster, they're going slower, we have adapted to go first, right? This is the reason why most people don't put it here. Now the second reason a lot of people don't put it there is the next best skill is life protection. Now I don't have life protection, but this is a support skill only. And now that we understand why I'm talking about all this, we can go back to the Mega Whales. Life protection. Life protection. Life protection. And life protection, right? It is an essential skill if your carry is a backline carry. Wu, Loki, Khan, Himiko, it doesn't matter. You want to have life protection. It's probably the best support skill, because it just keeps everyone in the backline alive. Now we go back to that problem, and we can't have Fountain of Life here and side assist and have Wine and Dine and have life protection. It doesn't work, right? So that is why we keep it like this. Now you can have it on the support, and sometimes it is a little bit better on the support. There's not a huge difference if I switch Fountain of Life and Energy Suppression, right? It's really, who do I want the bonus healing on? Do I want it on my support? Do I need my support alive? Or do I need it on my tank? Do I want my tank alive? There isn't like a one way fits all. But if you have all of the skills, there's just no room for it on the support. That's kind of what it comes down to. And if you do want to put it on the support, you have to take off the aura. That's the flow chart, right? So I hope you learned a little something in this video, that Fountain of Life can be flexible. It can go on your tank or your support. However, there's limited space, and Wine and Dine, you know, you have to decide, do you want Wine or Dine, or do you want an aura, right? And you have to balance which one's better. I personally like the aura. I'm interested in trying Wine and Dine, but I've not found that skill to be as useful as it reads. But yeah, I hope you guys like these kind of videos. If you do, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.